So good evening, good evening. It is a very good evening. I've had a haircut and my forehead is bigger than Arsenal's future, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm getting old. Oh, you're 40 years old. Not far away. I'm getting there. But it is a good evening because Arsenal have apparently, all reports lead to Lucas Torreira going out of the club this summer window. Summer stroke autumn window, isn't it really? But all roads lead to Torreira, to Fiorentina, and it's. Do you know what? I've seen two different fees on this. One account's trying to claim all the glory. Oh, I told you yesterday about this. Well, mate, we knew about this weeks ago. What are you talking about yesterday? The fees agreed. My man's saying it's £29 million obligation. Like really, I'll go with the trusted source, and it's £7 million, which is about €8 million up front as a loan fee for 1 year. 1 year. I read that comment. He had his ears lowered. Dickhead. 1 year for 1 year. And then it's £14 million, which is about €17 million. So if you add it all together, it's about £21 million, roughly. £21 million for a player that we bought for £24 million 2 years ago, I suppose is not bad business. It's not bad. We've got most of the money back for him. We're going to get £7 million loan fee, which is good because that £7 million can be used towards something else. That can be used towards a structured payment somewhere else. It could be used to put into the little savings piggy bank accounts because we're so skint apparently that we can't afford anyone. And yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, he's been here 2 years and not bad at all. Exactly. You guys are liking it. I'm liking it as well. And listen, it represents a slightly change of direction. I'm not saying that this is the first player I would have had out because it isn't, but it's starting to maybe do the domino effect now. One out and then bang, everyone goes because Socrates is linked to Italy as well, to Napoli, roughly around £3 million paid back to us. So if you add it together, it's not actually too bad. Then you've got Rob Holding, you've got Callum Chambers, Hector Bellerin. I'm going to speak about him at 9 o'clock, so make sure you come back and check that one out. But for a player that we brought that came in as he's the player we've been missing since Vieira. It ain't really gone to plan for the poor lad, is it? And he's not been great. Yes, he's had a couple of injuries along the way. He's had good games. He's had good performances, but they're few and far between. I was at the game at Huddersfield at the Emirates. That was the most boring game of football I've ever watched live. It was absolutely shocking. And then Torreira lit up the Emirates with an overhead kick to win the game. I was also there, right behind the goal again, when he scored the fourth against Tottenham and ripped off his shirt, went running around the back of the goal and started knee sliding. The scenes that day, it was mad. That was really good. And he played really well that day, to be fair to him. But it's not been great. And it is what it is. We're going to get back most of our money for him, which is pretty good. And listen, I slag off the club quite a lot because I just don't like how the club goes sometimes. I don't like how we overpay for players and overpay wages for players. I don't think we overpaid for Lucas Torreira at that time. But I do think that to get nearly all of the money back, Fiorentina have had their pants down because we've had him for 2 years. He hasn't signed a new contract or extension in the meantime. So for us to get £7 million up front as a loan and then £14 million obligation at the end of it next summer, I think that's pretty decent. I think that's a decent return on our investment. We've lost £3 million in total fee, roughly there or thereabouts. Plus wages, and he was on about 40 grand a week, 50 grand a week, wasn't he? So what's that? £5 million. We've lost about £8 million on him, which, let's be real, in modern day footballing terms, is not a massive loss. Yes, it's a loss. Yes, it could help us, but it's not actually that bad, is it? And like I said, he's not been great. In the big injury he had didn't help him, where he was out for 3 or 4 months or whatever it was. Since he's come back from that, he's looked disinterested, off the pace, really, really lackadaisical in midfield. And he's been more of a hindrance since he come back from that injury. Yes, I know he's been in and out of the team, so there's not really a level of consistency building up for him. But at the same time, he's gone right down the pecking order. And do you know what? If this is Mikel Arteta saying, right, this is the first one going, now Bellerin follows, Kolasinac, and everyone else that I want out, then cool. I'm happy with that. We move, and we start getting a proper squad of proper players that can actually rise up and become the physical players that we need in that team. I was watching All or Nothing the other day, and we obviously know it ended up being nothing. But it was actually really good listening to a manager inside. I haven't watched the Man City one. I might do that tonight. But listening to Jose saying, listen, you need to see you next Tuesdays on the pitch, mate. Be nasty, be horrible. You're all too nice guys. All of you, you're nice guys. That's how I look at Arsenal. They're all nice. They're nice, friendly people. Oh, look at Hector. He's planting trees. Oh, look at Granit Xhaka. What a lovely fella. Oh, look at Lacazette. He's such a nice man. No, I want bastards on the pitch. I want people that are going to rough you up. Diego Costa type people. That's the sort of person. Luis Suarez is that ilk of player. Yeah, with the physical presence, with the know-how, the experience, and with the technique that goes with it. And when you couple all of them things together, all of a sudden, once you've got 5, 6, 7 of them in your first 11, you're elevating yourself well up that table. Because let's not have it twisted here. Liverpool's team, if they want to get violent and they want to get nasty and they want to start crunching into tackles, we see it in the Shield the other day. Sadio Mane didn't even get booked. It was straight assault. He should have been off. Foot up high, straight in the chest. I think it was Bellerin. Straight in Bellerin's chest or Tierney's chest, one of them. That should have been a red. But that was yo, we're sticking one on you there. We don't do that enough at Arsenal. And Lucas Torreira was supposed to be the guy that was going to add that steal in midfield. I'm sorry, no disrespect to him. Yeah, he's way too small to be that guy. He's not a Gattuso. Yeah, he's not going to get up and right. He ain't got it in him. We see him crying when Granit Xhaka got substituted or whatever it was when he threw the armband and everyone was booing him. Lucas Torreira's like sitting there crying, bro. You're from Uruguay, my friend. South Americans are tough motherfuckers, man. Yeah, what happened to him? Like, real talk. We need a bastard in midfield. We need one in defence. I think we've got a few now. I think we've got some big guys in defence. Them 2 centre-backs we've got. I think Tierney can have it. Yeah, now we need Maitland-Niles on the right-hand side. And all of a sudden, we're looking like we're an outfit. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to get that midfield sorted. And this is the first one out. I'm happy with it. It's not officially done. Fiorentina haven't announced it yet. Arsenal haven't said goodbye to him yet. But every single report from people I class as credible are saying that it's agreed. It's a 7 million loan fee with an obligation for £14 million. These are in pounds, not euros. The figures you'll see are in euros. Converting it back to pounds, it's a lot easier. But £21 million all in is actually not that bad. I'm happy with it. See you later. Thanks for the goal against Spurs. It's time to say goodbye. But there we go. Like I said, later on I'll be talking about Hector Bellerin. Again, shock. What thumbnail should we pick for Hector? Should we go with the one with the bobble hat, or should we go with the one where he looked like he got dressed in the dark? I don't know. I'll have a little look after I come off of this one, but it won't be a live stream. That'll be an uploaded video. Like I said earlier at the very start of this show, Socrates is looking very close to going to Napoli as well. It's kind of mad. They're openly admitting that they'll sell Koulibaly if the right price comes in, and they're openly admitting that they want Socrates. If you was a Napoli fan, you'd be having fucking kittens. You're getting rid of Koulibaly and replacing him with Socrates. That's mad. That is actually mad. That is like us putting Eddie and Nketiah up front against Man City away when we could have put Aubameyang up front, or we could have put Lacazette up front. It's a bit of a madness how some of these clubs go on. But listen, if Socrates goes, again, it's not going to be the money that we spent. I think we spent about £16 million, roughly 16, 17 million pounds. But we're going to get a bit of compensation or a fee. Arsenal are trying to blag it that we've offered him a new deal so we don't have to sell him. So unless you pay us compensation or pay a little fee to get him out the last 10 months or 9 months of his contract, you ain't having him. That fee is going to be around £3 to £4 million. Again, it's kind of funny that we're getting rid of Unai Emery players before we're getting rid of Wenger players, really, isn't it? It's a bit of a madness, but what can we do? I'm not in charge of the players and the board and all that. Otherwise, I would have shipped them all out. But there we go. We're starting to move some of these players on. It's all gone a little bit quiet on Callum Chambers to Fulham, but I'd imagine that will get done at some point this window. And I'd imagine that Rob Holding's loan had happened as well. But There's still 6. Well, no, there's not 6 weeks. There's about 4 weeks left of the transfer window, 4.5, 5. But there we go. Look at this comment. Close your mouth before they change their mind. Yes, Socrates is a fantastic player. I remember when he was towering over Harry Kane. He pocketed him. Please don't take him. But listen, there is 1,400 people watching this live, and there's only 148 likes. You lot are a shambles. What's going on? What is going on? What's going on here? Don't forget, follow my Instagram. Really want to build that up. It's moving in the right direction. It's going up, man. Nearly 12.2 on that. So come on, let's get that up to 30K. I want 30K by Christmas Day. I'm a poet. I didn't know it. So Lee Gunner 82. It's in the description. Big up Patriot. Happy birthday to you, buddy. Big up from Boston. Wow. Happy days, man. Evening, Lee. Do you really think Bellerin will go to PSG? You'll have to wait until 9 p.m. for that one, mate. I can't give away the secrets. Well, I haven't actually got any secrets before anyone thinks I have. And yeah, we'll speak about him at 9 o'clock. So come back and check it out then. Make sure you've got notifications on. Thank you very much as well, because the subscribers have gone through the roof on this channel recently. And we're about 60 or 70 away from 44K. We only hit 40K about 3.5 weeks ago. So thank you very much. In fact, it's less than that. It was 3 weeks ago we hit 40K. So keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep following the Insta. And don't forget to follow Flick as well. That's in the description as well. Reminds me of Peter Marinello when he signed in 69. You're showing your age here, Jez. All show and no go. Waste of money, not good enough. Hey, Jez, you're like something I put on my community. So go and check out the community part of this channel, mate. It's John Sitton, an hour-long interview with John Sitton. It's part 1 of 2, I think. The guys who did that, James Helder, his name is the guy who interviewed him. Mate, absolutely riveting stuff. Yeah, he was talking about his days at Chelsea when one of the coaches was an ex-goalkeeper, and he was a coach for Chelsea. And he said, oh, he tried to nutmeg me, tried to mug me off in front of the team. He goes, so I just ironed him out on the football pitch. Proper player, man. They don't make him like him anymore. But go and check it out. It's on the community tab. It's really good. That hour flew by as well, man. And yeah, big up Bellerin for PSG. Hector Bellerin, one of the greatest right-backs this club has ever seen. I'm gutted if he leaves, if I'm honest. Really am. He can defend. He can attack with pace. He's got the crossing ability of a prime David Beckham. And yeah, £30 million is it's missing a 1 in front of it, really, isn't it? Let's be real. Yeah, I think they're taking liberties, mate. And if I was them, I'd come back with a bigger bid. Otherwise, we're keeping him. Bellerin in. Simple as that. I ain't having it. In fact, get me on the phone to their guy. Yeah, I'll soon sort him out. We know he's worth billions, so get your checkbook out, pal. Nice one, Jez. Nice one, man. Let's read some more of your comments. Talk to me. We want to keep Hecky B. Exactly, keep him. I don't know what the issue is, man. I've always rated Hector. I don't get it. You gotta love it when I go sarcastically, innit? But anyway, let's continue on. We're digressing. Here we go. Juve do not want a war. A war. They got McKennie. He's not a bad player, that lad. Not a bad player. And you know what? I don't think Man City are in for... I think it's going to be us that's going for him. And you know what? It would not surprise me one little bit if we did get a war. And Partey. Wouldn't surprise me at all. The amount of players that we've got linked with moves out, I think that Arsenal have obviously passed up the chance for Van der Beek because they want a war. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And if we pull them both out the bag, then we've got a chance at top 4, haven't we? But there we go. If you want to win a title, you need to do more, unfortunately. Maybe get Koulibaly in as well. But there we go. Anyway. I like this comment. That, when we sign him, is going to be my title of the video. Thank you very much. You just give me the sickest idea when we sign him. He's a Waz. You're a genius, mate. Real talk. Real talk. For fuck's sake, when we get him Partey he could be good if he arrives. Evening to you, Chris. Hope you're well, man. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Appreciate that. And I do think we can get him still. I genuinely do. Listen, nobody else is in for Thomas Partey. Nobody else appears to be in for a while. So why can't we get him? You know, at the end of the day, if you add the fees together, it's about 90 million quid. Are you telling me Arsenal have not got 90 million quid when we've done, what, 20, whatever it may be on Gabriel? Come on, man. Last summer, we spent 145 million quid. I reckon we could do it, you know. I said earlier in the year, when somebody said to me, how much do you think we're spending this summer? I said about 100 million quid, 110. So I reckon we could pull it off, you know. And if we do pull it off and we bring in a Aouar, Partey, Gabriel, and then obviously William was a free, then yeah, man, that's around 110 million quid. I was right again. Who knew? Maybe they should get me on board, the board. But thanks for that, mate. Schlobberschlei. You spelt it wrong, darling, but I get what you're saying. Schlobberschlei, the Bond villain. We need to get all these players in just so I can change my voice every player. When's Ozil leaving? 301 days, mate. I'm going to put the post out in a minute. 301 days. Happy days. This has no ending to it, does it? Let's be real. This has no ending to it. Hector Cafu, exactly. Let's do 5 more comments. Come on, keep smacking the likes up. If you have joined late, Arsenal and Fiorentina are said to have agreed a deal for Lucas Torreira to go to Fiorentina. £7 million loan fee up front, and then an obligation, not an option. They have to buy the fucker at the end of it, and that is going to be £14 million. So 21 million all in, and yeah, that's not bad considering we paid 3 million quid more for him. So yeah, man. All the players you've mentioned, Lee. Trust the process. TTP. I'll wait to see TTP trending. I forgot about Ceballos. Look, how could I forget Danny Ceballos? Aouar, Partey and Ceballos on midfield looks good if we get him. Well, it's upgrades on what we've got now. That's definitely a given, mate. 100%. And as it stands, like I said at the very start of this video, my forehead is bigger than our future right now. If we end up getting Aouar and Partey, then maybe, just maybe, our future looks a bit bigger than my forehead. But we shall see. And it's going to be a long 4 weeks till this transfer window slams shut. And I'm just hoping that this club, Edu, Arteta, Raul's gone now. Obviously, Vinay's in charge. Let's hope that them three are sitting down going, yo, we're getting this done. No matter what we do, by hook or by crook, we're getting them done. And we're going to get them in. And hopefully we'll be rejoicing and saying, yo, we've got a chance for top 4 this season. But we're going to see on the 6th of October when it shuts, I suppose, isn't we? Who is your favourite right back in Arsenal's history? Real talk, Lauren. Yeah, I love Dicko, but Lauren for me. Lauren, all day long, mate. All day long. Evening, Lee. We're finally moving out the dross. Yes, we are LP 13 TV. We are, man. And it's nice, isn't it? It's actually nice. Like I said earlier, it's a bit weird that we're moving out the Emery players before the Wenger players. But I'm just happy we're moving players out, mate. And it's about time because some of these players have been here for way too long. And let's hope by the end of this transfer window, most of them ain't here anymore. But thank you for your donation, mate. Always appreciate that. If we sold Lacafret, people are talking about using the funds to get Partey. Who are we bringing in then to replace him up front? Eddie is not ready. You're a poet. You fully know it. Eduard, bring in another Eddie. Why not? Apparently he's got a mystery knee injury. But apparently the reports I see the other day, I don't know how reliable that Scottish journalist is, but he reckons that because they're not in Europe or in the Champions League, they're failed to qualify, that they need the money. So I don't know. It would be nice to get Eduard. I think he's quality, man. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, I'm going to do 2 more and I'm bouncing. Bounce. Yes, I forgot. Sorry. Naughty. Go and sit on the naughty step. Time out. 38 minutes because you're 38. Lauren isn't fit to lace Bellerin's laces. He's not even fit to clean his boots, bro. Bellerin's the best right back we've ever seen. Can't believe we're even toying with letting the geezer go. What's that all about? Unbelievable behaviour. Come back at 9 o'clock and you'll see my proper thoughts on Hector Bellerin. And yeah, man, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Big up Bertrand. Can you do some National League watch-alongs? When are they? When are they? Talk to me. I don't know when they are, mate. And I fully missed a donation a minute ago as well. Let me find it. Do apologise. Thank you for that, Bertrand. Appreciate that. When are they, mate? I don't know when they are. I know you lot love a watch-along, and I am the watch-along king. So, yes, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. If you haven't put a thumbs up on the video, you're an absolute disgrace. No, I didn't miss it. There you go. See, I know what I'm doing. Experienced streamer and all that one. But come on, let's get these likes up. 300 likes, 1,500 people watching. Do the maths. It ain't quite right, is it? 1 in 3 are liking it. It's a disgrace. I'll do 5 more comments while you're smashing the likes. Don't forget, follow my Insta, LeeGunner82. Make sure you are on it. Tonight, Germany, Spain. No chance. I'm chilling tonight. No, I'm not doing that, unfortunately, mate. Not doing that. Not tonight. Nketiah or Balogun? Well, I don't know. That's a tough question, really, isn't it? Because we haven't really seen Balogun apart from youth level. So I don't know. That's too hard to answer, mate. You'd have to say Eddie. Eddie's in the first team. But I think Balogun, if he got put in the first team, we will see how good he actually is. Sink or swim, innit? You tell him, darling. You tell him, Kerry. Smash the bloody likes. Smash the likes. Are you watching England tomorrow? No, I'd rather watch paint dry, mate, if I'm honest. I don't watch England. They're dog shit. The only reason I would watch it is because Maitland-Niles is playing, but I ain't even going to watch it, mate, if I'm honest. Today through to the 8th is National League. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you very much, Colorado Guna. Right, 2 more comments. 2 more. Look at this guy trying to trigger me. I'm going to have to take a big swig of beer before I answer that, mate, because I'm going to upset a lot of you. George Graham. George Graham ended Liverpool's dominance in this league, or, well, the former league, when it was the best league in the world before the Premier League. Won in Europe, done a cup double, and masterminded the greatest ending of a season to win a title there will ever be. Winning at Anfield. Nobody wins at Anfield, man. They were the best team in the world by a long, long way. Best team in Europe, the world, whatever you want to say. You couldn't go to Anfield and score 2 goals. We did. And for that reason, plus the European dream, plus the cup double, and yeah, man, George Graham all the way. Oh, look, I've upset someone. Dead Trim. Why don't I send you the invite? I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me your email address quick. I'll invite you on, mate. Let's have a look at your trim. Real talk. I've got the link right now. I'll send you the link. What's your email address? Let's see if he replies. I do love it when people give it the big one. Come on, get on, man. Prashana, I'm going to send you the email, bruv. Give me your email. We'll get, and all you do is click it, type your name in, press your camera, and go. You're on. You're on to 1,500 people. Let's see how good your trim is, my son. Come on, baby. Put your money where your mouth is, baby. Come on, I'm waiting for you. I will sit here and wait until you reply as well, mate. He ain't going to reply because he's a bottle job. But at least he got his comment read out. Here we go. Look, give me your email then. Give me your email. Put it in the comments. Email. I will get you on this channel right now. Real talk. Real talk. While I do that, I'm going to keep reading comments out. Thank you very much, Karen Shah, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Where's his email? Come on, let's get him on. Let's get him on. Let's get him on. See how big and let's see how good his trim is. Yeah, about dead trim. Come on, baby. Man's sitting there like that. Fully bottled it in front of 1,500 people. What a waster. Anyway, listen. On that note, I'm going to get myself out of here. All have a wonderful evening. Whatever it is you're doing. Man's gone exactly. Man's gone, and and I'm going to get myself back again at 9 o'clock with an upload. Like I said, do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe if you're new, and do follow my Insta, LeeGunner82. Jez is saying Bertie me, League Cup double, first European trophy, but also George Graham. There you go. You've seen it all as well, mate. I ain't arguing with you. But anyway, listen. On that note, we fully lost Prashana. He's gone. He's gone. Man's gone. And on that note, I'm gone. Laters, peeps.